Mr. Henry means the world to both myself, well, all of my coaching staff and the players and everybody. I've been doing this for 10 years, I think, or 9, and he's been there every step of the way. Some jobs go unnoticed and people don't talk enough about them, and just having him and knowing that he's going to be there at every single game, no matter what time, where it's at, whatever, I don't appreciate him enough. And so I'm hoping by this gesture, it can just let him know how much he does mean to us as a girls basketball program, but also to Live Oak High School. Well, first of all, it's sacrifice from Mr. Henry and his wife, so I want to appreciate her for allowing him to come and give of his time to the program. One memory I have is that another coach's scorebook guy decided he was going to take the clock in his own hands, and Mr. Henry wasn't having it. And so he let me know how if that man touched his hands again, it was going to be bad. But just that job, keeping the clock for us, being on time, making sure the score's right, all of that, that's a stressful job. And I just think that it's went unnoticed for so long, and so that was my fault. But I really appreciate you, Mr. Henry, and your wife for just being a part of our program.
All right, first off, I want to give a huge thank you to Mr. Henry. I feel like our program cannot function without having Mr. Henry there each home game running the clock for us. That's equally as important to me as watching film, game preparation, having someone do the book, knowing that I can count on Mr. Henry to be there each and every night to run the clock. It takes some pressure off me. Mr. Henry is very dependable, and I couldn't be more thankful to have him being a part of the program. This is Mr. Henry at Live Oak, and he's been a part ever since I've been here, and it's just been a blessing to have him be a part. The good thing about Mr. Henry is if you want to know something, if you want to know some history, he's been around long enough that he can provide that history for you. We recently made the playoffs where we hosted a game and went to the second round, and Mr. Henry was able to provide the news interviewer with some history about the program as it did 28 years ago. So that was great to have him to be a part of. To see his excitement when we do well. He's always rooting for us and want to see us succeed. And he always tells me how much he enjoys watching my teams play and compete. So it's always good to have Mr. Henry there. Gives me a kind of level of comfort to knowing he's at the table and just rooting us on and cheering for us over there. So Mr. Henry, you deserve this award. We appreciate you, we love you, and we thank you.